Hello everyone. Welcome to Archimarathon.
So excited about this.
We're at Water Temple by Tadao Ando. Let's go. Roll. Roll.
Roll the intro.
Oh. And then,
So stupid. Why do I do it? Why do you watch this stuff? The back's interesting, Kev, because you see its relationship to the rice fields, and it's really an experience that I don't think many people have because there's no clear way to get around the back.
that's over there behind it, by the way.
And so Ando's designed it in this very specific way, going past the old temple and rising up the hill and going past the concrete blades. There's no real need to see this side, but it is interesting, if you're interested in architecture, to come and have a look, because you can see where he's put the offices and the services and hidden those away from view, and then planted it out with these mounds and the bamboo.
There is a way in, I think, to the conference rooms.
Yep,
From
just
back
through
here?
there. And that's the way into the conference rooms, and you can see sort of the Christian cross that appears in so many of his buildings. It's such a testament to Japanese construction that this is the back of the building, and look how perfectly that dish just goes and sits on that in situ concrete wall. Mastery. You've got the form line of the concrete going through, and then that becomes that large window there. Can you see inside there is the orange lattice? Just remember that, because that is part of the sort of the spatial and light experience of the temple. You can see the relationship of the dish is separate to the blade walls, and those blade walls are where we arrive through. So he really removes you from the context by making you wind around those before you enter into the dish.
We are going back down to the temple and to arrive it properly. But it's nice to see its context. So down here, that temple is the original temple for which the water temple extension is added to. So we're going to go down there and do it properly.
So this is the arrival to the old temple. We all going this way.
Since most of the worshipping is actually outside the buildings of traditional temples, you're not really meant to go in there. So turn right. Go through that gate.
Traditional aluminium.
Traditional aluminium. And then you're faced with the cemetery.
And so Ando wanted this. He wanted the relationship of rising up from the water, coming through the cemetery and the past the old temple before you actually arrive at the new water temple.
All right, you can see the sign there. You turn.
This way?
Yeah. There's actual, how much it costs. 400 yen.
In cold hard cash. Ando does this in all of his buildings, from his smallest houses through to huge buildings, terminating in axes, turning you, and you feel like you know where you're going, but then he'll stop it and make you turn another direction again.
Yeah, you're never in a rush to go anywhere.
No, he's trying to really slow you down before you arrive at the temple. Because the temple is quite axial, I think a lot of people would just draw a line going, go here, go down the stairs, but he's made sure that the journey is much longer.
So this is quite East Asian with a big long wall and just a very important opening just on the side.
It feels like this should be the experience rather than the concrete.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
And like all of his work, there's some interesting acoustics as you move around it and through it. Look at the shadow play, so important to Ando's work, and the framing of it. And see how the concrete is a sculptural element in the landscape. The path is kept deliberately separate to it. I'm surprised that he didn't do what he did at Kashino House, which was to leave a little gap along here and fill that full of pebbles as well to separate the path from the wall.
So this is a bit of a sort of cleansing element. It kind of forces you to walk around. And the other direction, it frames the landscape. This is where we came from.
Look at how perfectly this wall is built. You know, Japanese craftsmanship is incredible. We've all heard those stories of how Ando would turn up to site and kick them sometimes to get dents and shape and shadow play. Surely that's what's happened over here, because this is a very different quality of finish on this side, and it does make me wonder, does anybody know? Leave a comment. It does make me wonder whether he came and was kind of insistent that this is a little bit less perfect than the other wall. Even the way the shadows dance around as you move around it is just really lovely.
So the end of the two walls, the first bend kind of frames this greenery and the cemetery beyond.
Oh,
And now you're presented with the pond. So you're forced to turn here.
do you reckon this, and so this is cantilevered too, this is actually hanging off the ground, so hovering above. Do you think that the water is typically that low, or that sometimes it's up here?
I think it's seasonal, it changes. But obviously in summertime, those lotus leaves will be blooming.
Yeah. Because I've seen photos where they're much bigger and colourful.
Have you noticed a slight slope on that edge there?
Yes?
Mm.
Yeah. Why is that happening?
Just the water drapes back in.
Oh, and so this is more Ando. It's created sort of this circulation path, this axis that then just terminates in garden. The light is centred directly on the formwork and then centred directly on this stair. So we've been turned again and we're about to descend down. What's really interesting is the pretty anonymous background, but also the sound of the road. I find it really interesting that once you descend down, the acoustics completely changes.
The colour changes as well,
Yeah.
because here it's going from quite colourful, beautiful blue sky, quite a bluish tinge.
And the bamboo line there as well, just framed, and look at the shadows. His shadow work is amazing. Coming here on a sunny day is such a delight.
And then on our right are the conference rooms and toilets.
Hey, always check out the toilets. Oh, he's actually done timber in here. And the flooring comes through. Okay, he's been sincere.
And that's the conference room up there. So quite traditional materials.
Yeah, the carpet on the stairs, so I assume you leave your shoes here.
Yep, it's like a
walk up.
Kenkan. Yep.
Nope. You definitely leave your shoes here because there's a shoe for them. That's beautiful timber work. Cedar.
And then on the other side, it's the main event. And we pay here. What's amazing is there's greyness and blueness out there, and when you move in here, it's bright vermilion red. So you're meant to turn and go into the darkness.
And, shoes off.
Yes, it's a Genkan. And you're leaning on that piece of concrete.
Oh, that's put here very specifically, isn't it? You know what that means? Every famous architect and artist that you can think of has probably touched that while they've taken their shoes off. Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
I'm holding hands with Frank Gehry. The formwork actually runs at 45 degrees to the room, Kev. And so does this timber. Do you know why?
That is the geometry of the main shrine.
Oh.
Because it's on axis.
Is that around here?
Yep.
And the timber's changed again, 90 degrees. Oh, and then, right. So this is at 45 degrees to the room.
Yep.
But you wouldn't even know it here because of the way that itself is a circle. So this is a tatami. You're saying that his formwork is the size of a traditional tatami?
Yep. Which is 1.8 metres by 0.9 metres.
And you can see the 45 degree formwork here as well. Yep. Wow. It's interesting when you look at the way that this is scaled and the timber that runs through here. It's very much of a similar proportion to the dam museum, the Samayaki.
Yeah, he loves his grid. He loves to express his grid.
How good's the orange?
Vermilion.
Vermilion.
Yes.
Fancy, man. It's
No, that's
orange.
actual. No, it's vermilion red.
It's the same colour as my jacket.
Or maybe it's vermilion.
Oh. Oh, look, the actual screen is curved. Oh, and it's the same as the outdoor lotus.
Yep. Have you noticed the overlapping boards? It's only in one direction.
Yeah.
So you got the shadows on one, and you don't on the other side.
Oh, okay.
And then going from this red back to a greyness again.
Oh, and the continual curve is then red in the floor here. And then I'm not sure, maybe that's the conference room back there. The subtlety of the curve in the ceiling is so beautiful. And the floor's just changed direction again, another 90 degrees. Oh, and then I hope you can see this on the camera, the way that the light suddenly fills this space and the colour splashes through. Oh, and that wall goes from being a curve to then going straight out.
Yep.
And being, right, and capturing that outdoor space. And this is the backlight to the shrine in there. And again, a couple of the curved screens on this side.
And then, yeah, that's what Andrew was talking about, that curved, vaulted concrete in the slab. So originally, this was meant to be a dead end. It was just a drop. They've added those stairs.
Oh, so just from that top bit there,
Yeah.
it was just a little wall.
A drop, yeah.
And so you meant to just turn around and go back.
Correct. It wasn't meant to be a complete circle that you walk around.
Well, he does terminate axes, doesn't he? So it'd be actually great looking back to where you meant to go and then be like, nope, you need to turn.
Well, I think originally there was a bit of symbolism. You look towards the light, but you turn to the dark first. It's a longer journey. You don't go straight to the light, you walk around.
Yeah. Yep, yeah. It's a difficult path to become a Jedi.
Got to go to the dark side.
This little spank paddle. Time for your spanking, Kevin.
You can see the groove in the concrete there as well.
Oh.
The circle is complete.
Wow.
It's interesting to think that this is actually technically outside. There's no door over there. So the rain would just come rushing in. There's an aggie drain here, and then here could still get wet. And there's another drain down here. And so everything's elevated off that. So this is kind of earth. And then, yeah, and then you go up on the timber floor.
And it feels very internal, but you're right, it's outside.
Yeah. Where's Andrew?
I'm a chameleon.
Can I have my head back now?
No, you can't see me. Check this out, Kev. The stairs are separated by this little line, and look, it comes around here, and then it goes boop down there, which is exactly in line with the grading on both sides. Like, the level of thought and execution is extraordinary. How bright does it feel now after coming out of that beautiful somber darkness? It is like, it hurts.
Hey, cool bag you got there. What's that?
I love it. Favourite new bag.
One thing that Ando does really well is he does an overlight. And here, he's relied on downlights that are low in the wall, both externally and internally. So you've never got a light source hitting you in the face. Very thoughtful. Wait. The orange
Vermilion.
downstairs is the same orange as a Japanese gate.
The temples, yeah.
Wait.
But that's what I've been telling you the
Am I
last
the
half an
only
hour.
person in the world that hasn't... What? Okay, sorry, I'm a dumbass. I think the testament to a good, what would you call it? Like place of spiritual enlightenment is how you feel afterwards.
Yeah.
And this
You
kind
feel
of
cleansed?
cleansed is one word, but I feel mellow, and I love that.
Don't cross this side of the wall. I like the distance. Yeah, it's a physical barrier on the screen. Oh, have you been? Leave a comment, and I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Thanks for watching, guys. Love ya. Orange.
Vermilion.
Leave a comment.